Hello friends, this video on perimeter and area part 18 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Question number 3. Pragya wrapped a cord around a circular pipe of radius 4 centimeters. So this is a circular pipe on which a wire was wrapped. So this is the wire. And cut off the length required of the cord. So whatever length was required to wrap this circle, that much length was cut. Then she wrapped it around a square box of side 4 centimeters. Now, then the same wire which she had cut, she took the same wire and she wrapped it around a square like this. So, did she have any cord left? That means, let's say that while wrapping it here, she cut a specific length of the wire. The same length of the wire when she wrapped around the square. So, was that wire so big that some part of the wire was left even after covering the square or not? So, that is what we have to answer. So, first of all, let us try to find out the length of the wire required to wrap the circular pipe. So, length required to wrap the circular pipe. So, what would be the length required to wrap this circular pipe? That would be nothing but the circumference of this circular pipe. So, the circumference is given as 2 pi r. Now, radius is given as 4 centimeters. So, 2 into pi is 3.14 into r is 4 centimeters. This is equal to 25.12 centimeters. So this much length of the wire is needed to wrap this circular pipe. So basically he has cut 25.12 centimeter of the wire. Now he takes this 25.12 centimeters of wire and wraps it around a square. Now the length of each side of the square is given as 4 centimeters. So if the length of each side is 4 centimeter, then what would be the perimeter of the square? That is, what would be the boundary of the square? So perimeter of square would be equal to 4 into length of each side. That is 4. So 16 centimeter. So this would be the perimeter of the square, that is the boundary of the square. And how much wire do you have? You have a wire of length 25.12 centimeter. That means you have more wire. So even after covering the square, you will still be left with some amount of wire because you only need 16 centimeters and you already have 25.12 centimeters. So how much cord will be left even after covering the square? So the cord left would be 25.12 minus 16, which is equal to 9.12 centimeters. So this much amount of wire or this much length of the wire would be left even after wrapping it around the square box. Question number 4. In the following figures, find the area of the shaded portion. So here what do you see? So the image that you see is actually a square because this side is equal to 20, this is 20, this is also 20. All the sides are equal to 20 centimeters. So you have a square and inside the square you have a triangle. So you have to find out the shaded region. So for that, let us first find out the total area of the square. So area of the square is given as side into side, that is length of each side multiplied by length of another side. So this would be 20 into 20, which is equal to 400 centimeters square because length of each side of the square is equal to 20 centimeters. Now let us try to find out these areas. Let us call these as triangle 1, 2 and 3. So let us call this triangle 1, this is triangle 2 and this is triangle 3. So let us try to find out the areas of these triangles. So if we are able to find these areas, then we will subtract these from the area of the square and then we will find out the shaded region. So the area of triangle 1 will be equal to half into base into height. So for triangle 1, we can consider base as any of the sides. Let us say we consider base as PT. So if PT is the base, then what would be the height? The perpendicular which falls on PT, that is PQ. So what is the length of PT? So if this is 10 centimeters, this is also 10 centimeter. Now since this is 20 centimeter, so the opposite side of the square would also be 20 centimeters. So this would be half into PT, that is 10, and PQ, that is 20. So 2 tens, is a 20, so this would be 100 centimeter square. So that is the area of triangle 1. In a similar way, let us try to find out the area of triangle 2. So for triangle 2 also, this would be half into base into height. So here let us say that the base is UR. That means this part. So the height would be nothing but the perpendicular on UR, which is QR. So this would be QR. So UR is given as 10 centimeters and QR is given as 20. So again 2 5s are 10. This is also equal to 100 centimeter square. Now let's focus on area of triangle 3. So there also it would be half into base into height. Let's say if I assume the base as SU, then the height would be the perpendicular on SU from the opposite vertex, which is TS. So this is half into 10 into 10. So this is 2 5s are 10. So this is 50 centimeter square. So we found out the areas of all the three triangles 1, 2 and 3. Therefore, total area of triangle 1, 2 and 3, all of them together would be 100 plus 50 centimeter square, that is 250 centimeter square. So all these three areas taken together is 250 centimeter square, and the total area of the square is 400 centimeter square. Therefore, the area of shaded region will be equal to the area of the square, which is 400 centimeter square. So this area of the square minus the total area of the three triangles, which is 250 centimeter square, that is equal to 150 centimeter square. So this is the area of the shaded region. Question number 5. Find the area of the quadrilateral ABCD. Here AC is equal to 22 centimeters, BM is equal to 3 centimeters. That means this length is given as 3 centimeters. This total length of AC is given as 22 centimeters. DN is also given as 3 centimeters. So we have to find out the area of the quadrilateral. So when you look at this quadrilateral, you see that the quadrilateral is made up of two triangles, that is triangle ABC and triangle ADC. So if you find out the area of triangle ABC and the area of triangle ADC and then add the two, you would get the area of the quadrilateral. So let us find out the area of triangle ABC. So area of a triangle is half into base into height. So for triangle ABC, base could be AC. So if AC is the base, then what would be the height? Height would be BM, because BM is perpendicular on AC. Now AC is given as 22 centimeters, BM is given as 3 centimeters. So this is 33 centimeters square. In a similar way, let us try to find out the area of triangle ADC. So in this case also, this would be half into base into height. So we can again consider AC as the base. So if AC as the base, then the perpendicular for triangle ADC would be DN, because DN is perpendicular on AC. So this would be DN. So this is half into AC, that is 22 into DN, which is 3. So this would again be 33 centimeters square. Therefore, area of the quadrilateral would be equal to area of triangle ABC plus area of triangle ADC. So 33 plus 33, that is 66 centimeters square. So this would be the area of the quadrilateral ABCD. So with this, we have reached towards the end of this lesson on perimeter and area, and I hope that this lesson would have helped you. Now this is a very interesting topic where once you understand the concepts, you can create the diagrams on your own looking at the problems and you can solve them, and this is going to be really interesting. So try to solve more questions, get your concepts cleared. So I hope this lesson would have helped you. See you all in the next lesson.
Thank you. Please visit examfear.com for free quality education. You can learn with a simple 4-step learning process wherein you can watch video lessons, you can ask your questions, you can refer notes, and you can take a free online test. We have content for class 6 to 12 on physics, chemistry, mathematics, and biology along with practical videos. So please subscribe to our channel for daily updates. Thank you.